for Harlow North Division. I, Malcolm Morley, as the Deputy County Returning Officer for the election for the Harlow North Division, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Michael Ralph Danvers, Labour Party, 2,036. Michael George Garnett, the Conservative Party candidate, 2,512. Yeah! Leslie Ann Rideout, Liberal Democrats, 379. I hereby declare that Michael George Garnett is duly elected as councillor for the said division. Yes. I have the result for Harlow South East Division. I, Malcolm Morley, as the Deputy County Returning Officer for the election for the Harlow South East Division, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. Eugenie Vernon Fleur Harvey, Labour Party, 1,495. Edward Christopher, commonly known as Eddie Johnson, the Conservative Party candidate, 2,468. Christopher Stephen Robbins, Liberal Democrats, 293. I hereby declare that Edward Christopher, commonly known as Eddie Johnson, is duly elected as councillor for the said division.
Eddie, only a few days ago we spoke at your campaign, so you must be delighted tonight.
I'm absolutely delighted, and I think hard work pays off. Having been a county councillor for 12 years, I think people have realised that the Conservatives are working hard for people in Harlow. I'm elated, and I hope to be able to do the same sort of work for the next 4 years.
Just a few stats of increased results.
Oh, you could say that. From 21 4 years ago to, I think it's nearly 1,000, is it? Or something like that. So I'm very impressed. But I think that tells us something about what's going on nationally, which is impressive.
Thanks very much.
No problem. Thank you.
You must be delighted to this result.
I am really delighted. I'm very pleased. A lot of hard work from all my helpers, and it's great for the Conservative Party in Harlow, and it's also for Theresa May, the general election.
What was the vibe on the doorstep? What were the issues you think, locally and perhaps nationally, were coming across in Harlow North for you?
Locally, well, there was a lot in Old Harlow specifically, because that's my district ward, was the M11 Junction 7A. It was because we fought it all along, and we've lost the argument, but that was a very live argument, and I think they accepted that I did my best to support not to go ahead. But it's also, I think the Brexit was a very big issue. There was the odd one or two that wanted us to remain, but the majority of them wanted to come out, and they appreciated that I was on the outside. So that was great. So generally, on the doorstep, it was great. The people were very friendly and very receptive. I didn't have any. I don't think I can say the whole 3 or 4 weeks I was out didn't have any negative comments. So I was pleased, and tonight's fulfilled my ambition again to get back to County Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the result for Harlow West Division. I, Malcolm Morley, as the Deputy County Returning Officer for the election for the Harlow West Division, hereby declare the result of the poll as follows. James Richard Aiken, the Green Party, 405. Hannah Ellen Clare, the Green Party, 561. Karen Elizabeth Klempner, Labour Party, 3,457. Anthony, commonly known as Tony Durkin, Labour Party, 3,315. Michael Edward Hardware, the Conservative Party candidate, 3,940. Christopher Millington, the Liberal Democrats, 297. Clive Thomas Souter, the Conservative Party candidate, 3,802. Robert Keith Thurston, Liberal Democrats, 248. I hereby declare that Michael Edward Hardware is duly elected as councillor for the said division. I hereby declare that Clive Thomas Souter is duly elected as councillor for the said division.
Robert, tonight's results. What do you think they mean?
Well, it's a really important result for Harlow. We've got some fantastic, hard-working councillors now right across the town. They've been working incredibly hard, campaigning hard over the last few weeks. I think that it shows that the public have confidence both in the Harlow Conservatives and also local residents, and also with Theresa May, because they believe that she's doing the right thing for our country, that we're looking after hard-working people, that we're making sure that Brexit means Brexit. And so it's a very good night, but there's a long way to go till the election.
I guess this really buoys you, as you just said, for the next 4 weeks. You can get your head down and reaffirm those issues. Are there, I know we said this last week, are there any particular issues again that you will stress?
Well, the key, there's a long way to go, and I am working morning, noon and night because Harlow residents want to know someone will battle for them. But we've got to build an even better Harlow. We want to cut the cost of living. We want to cherish our beautiful villages around Harlow. I'm championing jobs and apprenticeships, and Brexit has to mean Brexit, and we know that Theresa May gives us stable, strong leadership against extreme and chaotic Labour Party. But a long way to go, as I say, and a lot more work to do.
Why such stress on Theresa May all the time?
Because wherever I've been out on the streets over the past 2 weeks, everywhere around Harlow, on the A414, holding my signs. A lot of people are very supportive of what she's trying to do. She's kept her promise to the British people. She's kept her promise to the people of Harlow. Harlow voted for Brexit overwhelmingly, and the Prime Minister is making sure that happens, that we get a good deal for people, but also that we represent hard-working families. That's why we've frozen fuel duty. We've got the living wage. We've cut tax for on those on the lowest thresholds, and we're protecting our National Health Service.